HTML is a markup language that describes the content rendered on a web page. For example, here is a very basic, simple web page with very few HTML tags. This first line over here, doctype HTML, tells the browser which version of HTML to expect. In our case, we are using HTML5. Follows the doctype is the HTML tag. This is called an opening tag. In this case, it's opening the HTML tag. This is the closing tag. The only difference between opening and closing tag is the /. At this point, we don't see any output since we haven't added any meaningful HTML tags or any content. Let's add a body tag. You can quickly add any tag by typing the tag name or the HTML tag name and press the tab key on your keyboard, which will automatically generate the opening and closing tags for you. And that's the output you can see in the browser. Generally speaking, of any non-trivial web page will have different sections. Sections like header, main section with paragraphs, and footer. So let's create something now. So instead of adding just a raw text, let's add some content using meaningful HTML tags, which are also going to help you in search engine optimization. Let's add a site-wide header. You might also want to add a heading tag, which is like a heading line. Let's also add a main tag with some content using paragraphs. We'll use p tags. And here is our footer. This doesn't look great, but we'll use CSS to make it look beautiful. CSS helps in look and style of a page. We'll get to know about CSS in the next video. You should mostly think of HTML as adding some structure or metadata to the page. By metadata, I mean information about the data. HTML tags can have additional data added to them in the form of attributes. I'm going to add an attribute of title to the header. And you can see the title by hovering the header in the output section that you see in your browser. There are a whole bunch of HTML tags and many more attributes. But we'll keep things simple by using the main HTML tags. There is a main concept about HTML I would like to explain, that is DOM, Document Object Model. Well, what the heck is DOM? Let's consider this simple HTML page we have created over here. Browsers loaded this HTML content into this output section. It created the document object model. It's helpful to think about DOM as a tree structure with a bunch of children. So this starting node would be representing the entire page. Within this node, you will have node for the head and body. Under the head, you will have node for title. Under body, you will have other nodes such as header, h1, main. You will see how to interact with DOM using JavaScript in the next sections. We'll learn to use most important tags which are used by most websites. We'll master the few which dominate the entire websites. Let's take a look at this website using developer tools. Right click on HTML page and choose inspect element, which will show you which HTML tags were used. So just start looking at the popular website, what they are using. So in summary, HTML is used to provide structure to the information you see in the browser. Up next, we'll learn about CSS. Thanks for watching.